Then hello and welcome to our pre-development demo of working titled Daydreamer Samurai. My name is Jakari Bernardi, but I go by JB.
My name is Ishan Bojne.
And my name is Jeremy Ozalumba.
And our fourth partner is busy in class, but she will have something to present later in this video. I am sure of it. I don't know what, but I'm sure of it. Basically, the game's premise is it's a very boring kid. It's a very bored kid who, for sake of relatability, we will just call the kid, and will probably be the least detailed character of the bunch. But he is a stick figure that he's really just a kid who gets bored every day in class, and his method of dealing with said boredom is daydreaming his entire school day away. Now, granted, this probably would not actually work in a realistic environment, but hey, this is a video game. The magic circle rule is over. But the general story here is that the way that he deals with his boring classes is to visualize his class schedule is what he likes to call the Tower of Doom, where he is merely, every teacher ends up becoming an enemy he has to fight and deal with through his class day. There will be 6 periods so far. We don't know if there'll be more or less depending on how development goes, but each one for every subject of his school day, and his object is to get to the end of the school day without ruining the sense of his daydream. If he loses each match, the teacher will wake him up and it will be a game over. I will hand it over to Ishan to explain the mechanics.
Now, since this is the figment of a child's imagination, we have kept the game mechanics simple as such. So, the characters start, there are 3 moves you can do. You can do a light attack, a heavy attack, or a parry attack. Now, a light attack can beat a parry attack. A heavy attack can beat the parry attack. And then finally, a heavy attack does beat the light attack. Now, suppose in instances where you are doing similar attacks, so suppose both characters do light attacks, we would have a mechanic similar to where both players would have to be simultaneously tapping the space bar or any key, and whoever clicks it faster amount of times within the allotted time span will get the point for that. Now, suppose we are both doing heavy attacks. Now, this is the same thing as where you're doing, you're hitting the space bar multiple times, and whoever wins the most amount of clicks within that time period gets the attack for that. Now, in cases where there are parries, so suppose both attacks are parry attacks. In that case, it'll just be a simple clang where nothing happens, both are negated, and it goes back to the choosing between the 3 choices you have. Now, just for game mechanics' sake, since this is through the imagination of a kid who is sleeping in class, suppose a character, so the teachers who are essentially his opponents in the Tower of Doom, so every level will just be a new teacher that he's facing through. Suppose the teacher manages to hit an attack on him, then, it'll kind of, in a way, be like his wake up back to reality. And once the teacher gets 3 points on the student, the student wakes up, essentially ending the game. So, and as said that, it is the best of 5, kind of like rock, paper, scissors, shoes. Now, Jeremy will talk more about the technical aspects of this game.
The game is intended to be made on Unity, and we intend on using the C# programming language. And animations and all the aspects will be handled by JB, and coding will be handled by me, Ishan, and Asterisk.